I am here with Brian Taylor, the site superintendent of the Homer Lake Forest Preserve. We are honoring Brian today because he is retiring after over 31 years of service.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
So we're going to ask a number of his colleagues to ask some questions, and he's going to answer some of those questions for us.
So Brian, congratulations on your retirement, and what's your next chapter in life?
We have a farm. We're attempting to raise miniature donkeys. Got 2 miniature donkeys and a micro mini. A micro mini is 27 inches tall, tallest it can be. And then the others are only 32 inches. So, and the 2 females we think are pregnant. They should be, because we paid $600 a piece to get them pregnant, so I hope they are. And, but yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing in the near term anyway.
In your 31 years here, what is your fondest memory?
Wow, what a great question. I'd have to say my oldest daughter getting married right here at the Salt Fork Center, and actually the wedding ceremony took place behind, and it was just really nice, and she was the first one to get married in the and so it was real neat to do it right here in a building that I helped construct, and of course, you know, the guys maintained it real well for that weekend especially, so it was nice. Yeah.
If you were a sandwich, what kind of sandwich would you be?
Oh, Braunschweiger.
You gotta explain what that is.
It's basically liverwurst.
Oh
like
my
liverwurst.
gosh, that's what you would be?
Well, I only have it once a year, and it's usually during Christmas time. So I kind of wait for Christmas time to have a Braunschweiger sandwich.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'll let it be.
Okay.
Hi, Mr. Taylor. Can you please tell me what animal you would be and why?
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, since I have donkeys, they've got a pretty easy life.
Okay.
They're getting fed molasses green twice a day, the best. And now my wife obviously is over the top when it comes to feeding, but since she's in charge, I guess I would just be maybe a donkey. And I like Eeyore too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, perfect. You don't remind me of Eeyore, but
Well,
all right.
You know.
Okay. All right. Good answer.
What are you gonna miss most?
Oh my God. Well, I miss my guys, no doubt, because we always have, and my girls down at the Interpretive Center. I couldn't get away with that. But you know, being able to just come to work and sort of steer the thing in a direction that I felt like was going to benefit the public, I think we did a good job of that. Really think we did. And because why? We listen to the public.
That's right.
And when you listen to the public, they're going to give that, well, you know, they feel like they can approach us like they have and tell us the things that they feel like might be an improvement, or maybe it was a safety thing. And you know how my work situation is, the more sporadic the day is, the better I feel.
It is, yeah.
If you put me in one task and don't throw me a curveball like Colton could throw, you know, then I'm not going to be happy. But if I got a lot of other departments needing something, or if I've got more to, maybe my mind just just scatters all over the place. I don't know, but yeah, I don't.
All right, so over all the years here, what is the coolest or most unique animal that you have seen or come across out here?
There was a snake in the crawl space at the Interpretive Center one time. Stacy had called me down there, and there's something going on. She gets down in the crawl space, and I said, turn the light on. So I'm sitting there, and I'm down in there, it's dark, and I turned the light on and wrapped around the cord, and right there at the switch, I believe it was the albino snake.
No, it was a fox snake.
It was a fox snake, big one.
Wild fox snake.
Yeah, and
Not planted by anybody, Brian.
no, I don't believe that, but I mean, it was right there.
And what did you do, Brian?
I think I got out, didn't I?
And who did you bring back with you?
I think you had to get the snake out of there, didn't you?
No, you brought your son.
Oh,
He was like 13 at the time.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, Stacy. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, snakes are snakes, and
We both don't like
we
snakes.
don't like snakes, so you know.
What project out of all the projects you've been a part of, either here or anywhere else, are you most happy to see keep thriving as you retire?
Well, it'd have to be this. The placement of this building was, the director at the time allowed me to actually locate it where it's at, and was heavily involved in the design of it. And unfortunately, we didn't have enough money to put the basement in it for our concessions, and we were going to run boat rental out of it. And I mean, we had all these grand ideas for serving ice cream and all this stuff. But even without that, you know, as well as anybody, because you work weekends and stuff, how important this building has been also in introducing people to the park. Prior to this, we didn't have probably half the traffic, and not even close. And then after about 2 or 3 years of this building being here and people coming for weddings and different events from all over central Illinois, and so I didn't know this place was here. And so it was cool that the other 2 site superintendents that I mentored under allowed me to, you know, we all 3 worked with the construction crew to put this thing up, and it's still standing right now. And I hope it serves the district well going forward. But I think we're still one of the, you know, highest rented buildings in the district, so we're proud of that. Yeah.
Tell me, Brian, is there one achievement that you're most proud of?
This building, the Salt Fork Center, is one of them. But probably the other thing that we were able to do, I mean, the lake was already constructed, is with the help of the IDNR, is to maintain that fishery. And now it's one of the better bass fishing lakes in central Illinois, and the bass fishermen know that, and they appreciate it. And so, you know, there's a lot of things that we're actively involved with here, and to, you know, provide for the public. And I'm proud that we were able to do what we can to really address all the different recreational needs of the Champaign County Forest Preserve. And people from, a guy called from Rockford the other day about coming. He'd heard it was good for bass fishing, so he drove from Rockford.
That's a long way.
Yeah, and so I was on the phone with him, and he had heard that it was good, and then I told him, and I have inside sources that tell me if fishing's any good or not. So it's been good lately. So, but you know, trying to also not overdevelop the park, because the early founders of Homer Lake really were adamant that it not get overdeveloped. And it didn't feel like it was well suited for development. They wanted it to be more conservation, and I think that we've held the line pretty well on that. And
Brian, I just want to thank you so much for all of your service to the district, and I really wish you the most luck in your retirement.
thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Put it there.
All right, thank you, Lori.